Today, everybody, I woke up to the greatest shock of my life so far. That's right, my favorite wacky YouTuber, Noel Miller's engagement to his longtime girlfriend, Alina. And then I saw Minitoon make a Twitter post. But this Twitter post, everybody, is absolutely massive. This could be the future of Piggy, the future we've been waiting for. We've deserved Piggy 3, but entirely different. Minitoon recently made a tweet saying, "Ahoy everyone! This is just a fun little idea I had while working on build mode. I was thinking of maybe an open world Piggy game where you could build bases and visit locations, find friendly and enemy NPCs, follow a story, etc. Maybe I'll do it, maybe not, we'll see." Now, one might think this is wishful thinking, one might think this is a dream, a twinkle in the eye of the amazing creator Minitoon. However, this tweet alone tells us an extreme amount of detail as to what Minitoon is wanting to do after Piggy 2. So stick around till the end of the video as we dissect this tweet like the poor frog in high school biology class. By the way, everybody, I hope you've been practicing because the $500 Tower of Terror tournament is starting today. Core Games is providing the prize. They haven't sponsored this video at all. I just want to bring this contest to you. I've left a link to a private Core Game server down below. If you join it and get the fastest time, and that time isn't beaten by the end of 2 weeks from today, you're gonna be $500 richer. So join, give it a go, and see if you can be a winner. I'll be in the server occasionally as well, trying my luck. Hopefully I'll see you in there. Anyway, back to the tweet. So firstly, and something that I think is very important, is that this tweet is implying that Minitoon is looking to do something different after Piggy 2, which is probably bad news for those of you who are hoping Piggy 3 would continue the story, but it does make sense because Piggy isn't as popular as it once was. It's no longer the shiny new toilet bowl in the school toilet. No. Now it's been used a lot, a couple of poop stains on it. It's starting to grow old. So what Minitoon's looking to do, he's looking to shake up the Krabby Patty formula. He's looking to do something different. And he was thinking of an open world Piggy game. Now, for those of you who haven't been blessed with the knowledge of what an open world game is, an open world game includes things like GTA, Skyrim, basically where you can travel around and it's not like a set story path like in the original Piggy. They would all be part of the world. So you'd be able to go from the store map, go outside, grab a taxi, and then ditch the taxi without paying the taxi driver as he honks at you and hop right into the metro. Don't do that in real life. That is horrible. So already, this is completely different from the original Piggy we've got. And actually, I just thought about it. I guess you could call that Piggy RP game where it's got all the maps that you can like run to. That could technically be open world. I mean, it's a pretty poor one if it was that, but it still could technically be an open world there. But this is Minitoon we're talking about, everyone. This is the hero of Roblox development, the man who breathed life back into the platform for scary and innovative games. So no plain old open world's gonna do it for us. No. We need something more. We need buildable bases and visitable locations. Oh my god, now it's really starting to pile up. Buildable bases, Minitoon? Are you kidding me? But what does he mean by buildable bases? Because there are multiple definitions of buildable bases that can mean different things. Like you got Minecraft. You can make it a giant toilet bowl if that's your thing. I personally would probably make Gorge Pag and you'd live right in his stomach. But then it could also mean buying and building in a specific plot of land. So there's only like a specific area where you'll be able to build. Like in those classic tycoon games or a few of those Build to Survives where you each get an assigned plot and that's your base, but you can't build in anyone else's. Or the most plain one where you get an assigned base and then you can just like purchase upgrades to it, which I still think would be pretty cool. What if you had like Piggy turrets? That would be lit. But one hint we do have here about bases is that the RTC Twitter account asks, so kind of like Minecraft survival mode, and Minitoon replies that, mixed with some RPG elements and maybe NPCs that come to your base and live with you that you need to protect. Not entirely sure. Now we're even getting Terraria in here. My god, this is insane. So is that implying Minitoon would want to make it more like Minecraft? In which case I know a lot of you would be excited for, but I'm not too sure about that. The main reason being, you've seen Roblox Minecraft servers. You've seen even Minecraft servers. You end up getting one troll, he just spams blocks everywhere, makes their server look horrible, makes the kids cry, makes the parents rage quit, and then leave the server in flames with a smile on their face. Yeah, I just can't see that happening, so I'm leaning more towards having a specific base plot, and that'll be your base, then you can venture out into the world to go find batteries and all that. I think that's more how it would go, and he even implies it in the tweet where he says you can build bases and visit locations. So it kind of implies that building your base will be separate to visiting a location, which means you can't build a base anywhere you want. Find friendly and enemy NPCs. Now this is cool. This is a big aspect of an open world Piggy that I would really love to see. So if you were to go down to the sewers, which I don't know why you'd want to go down to the sewers, you'd see Pony peeking his dumb little head right out of all the sludge and poop in there. And you'll be like, hey, that's a friendly NPC. How you doing, Pony? And then on the other hand, you could find yourself walking in a forest and out of nowhere, Lammy, the evil infected NPC, will jump out of a tree and jump onto your face and whack you. Probably not out of a tree, but you know, you get the idea. They'd like come around from the side of a tree and start chasing you. And maybe you'd have guns. I don't know if Minitoon will give you guns in the game. And like he replied in the earlier tweet I mentioned, he said that maybe NPCs can come to your base and live with you and you need to protect them. That would be cool. So it'd be like Pokemon. I can force all my favorite characters like Pony, Zizzy, Mr. P right into my base that's definitely not a dungeon, and then protect them. Like, who knows, maybe they'll cook, maybe they'll make potions, or maybe they'll be used to follow a story, implying that there could also be a big overarching story that Minitoon's gonna send us on. It'll encourage us to go to the lesser known locations of the open world, like school. Seriously, if I see any of you going to the school map when you're not forced, just know I'll forsake you right there on the spot. But this story would most likely be related to Piggy 3, and I think this will happen after the infection, actually, since I can almost guarantee you Piggy 2 is going to end with the cure. I mean, it's in the trailer. We got the big blue bottle of the cure. It's 99% guaranteed to happen, so anything that happens after Piggy 2 is going to be either like the cleanup where they go around and deliver the potions like the milkman, or maybe all the characters will be successfully uninfected, but there will be someone who's trying to reinfect everyone. Who knows? And Minitoon finishes the tweet with, maybe I'll do it, maybe not, we'll see. So nothing is set in the stone at the moment. Take it all with a grain of salt. However, I will give my sort of thoughts on this. I'm not too sure if this is going to happen. I'm a bit worried because getting an open world game going in the first place is a monumental task because the map is so big. There's so many programming events that you need and things could interact with each other. Like, there's potential for massive bugs, and that's without features such as building bases, friendly and enemy NPCs that come and live with you, a freaking story to follow on multiplayer servers. Like, programming this would be one of the biggest and most monumental tasks in Roblox. It'd be on par with the level of Adopt Me, but would require even more detail in the map, and Adopt Me doesn't exactly have a story element, and that alone doesn't even include enemy NPCs. It doesn't include friendly NPCs. Like, Adopt Me has little chat NPCs, but not NPCs that will follow you to your base. Even if we didn't have the NPCs, even if we didn't follow a story, we gotta remember that Adopt Me has a huge team. They have game designers, they have programmers, they have graphic artists, modelers. They had all those resources for the open world and the house building, whereas Minitoon is just a one-man machine. Granted, he has Ikeas, but Ikeas is just a builder. So if Minitoon were to undertake this, it's a big task, so I'm not too sure if he will. He would have to either, one, start an actual studio, get a team going on, and that's a whole beast in itself. You've got to go through a whole bunch of law stuff, getting contracts and everything sorted. Or two, he'd probably have to spend like 6 months making it. Like, it's a huge task. And he'd have to have the same level of tenacity that he has right now for the entire 6 months of no rewards as well. But if he can do it, I would absolutely love to see it. It would be absolutely amazing. And what do you think? Let me know down below. What would you do in this open world game? What would you do to the friendly NPCs that stay at your house? Would you feed them or would you lock them in a dungeon? Just like I do to all the NPCs that show up at my house. And also don't forget, $500 is up for grabs, baby. You just gotta beat the Tower of Terror in the fastest time. I've left a link down below, so be sure to click on it, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye!